I'm passionate about the Swindon people, I'm passionate about charities. What I can see is this building will support people across the borough to resolve issues they've got and be supported by the wonderful charities that are based in Swindon.
It's an aspiration we've had for several years now to bring all of these different organisations offering advice to vulnerable adults into one place. Now we've finally been able to do it, so I'm delighted.
A typical customer will come here with many different problems. Sometimes it can be housing benefit, sometimes it can be work related, right across the spectrum of issues that they need to have support, and we can support them in this building. What we will do is look at them and see what the problem is or the issues are, and then they can look at the building and see the organisations. We also have a gateway assessment, so if the organisation isn't in the building, we can then direct them.
We can deal with anything really. We've got a number of organisations who can deal with anything from issues around adult and health, social care, money problems, benefits issues, all sorts of things. It's a perfect use for the building, and it's been refurbished absolutely marvellously. We're so pleased with the way it looks. We're giving a professional service from a professional looking building, and we're all really happy.
It's been a long road to get here. I think we started talking about it, we were saying between 18 months and 2 years ago, so it's taken quite a lot of work to get us to where we are, but anyone who sees the building and speaks to anyone involved in it knows what a fantastic achievement it's been. Accessing services, the one-stop shop scenario, it's fantastic. It would save people being passed around town, and being told to go somewhere else at the other end of town. We know that when people are asked that, they don't do that sometimes, they disappear in between, so it's really important. I think the other factor of that is having the organisations together is as much about them working together as well and giving them the opportunity. And as you see, if you walk around the building, we've created some spaces for them to talk to each other. So if there is a situation where they need to work together, it's so much easier when you're in the same building. A member of the public might come in to look for something for their parents, particularly one of the big challenges now is social isolation. So we're expecting people to come in and say, I'd like my parents to do something, or my parent to do something. Where can you do that? Of course, you've got Citizens Advice Bureau, have a very heavy footfall at the back of the building, and all the individual groups in the building have their own visitors as well. So it will be thousands of people using it each year.
I think it makes such a world of difference to be in a building and in accommodation that is fit for purpose. So from our point of view, it's quite great actually. It's really good because we've got the space we can develop.
We're very happy to have moved into here. We've got a lovely office space, and it's great that we can network with all the other organisations that are in the town.
This is all because of a grant from the council. What exactly has that funded?
That's funding the running of the building. They're helping us pay the rent, and they've been very, very supportive. Without this, the borough support, it would never have happened. It's an incredibly good project, and they've been incredibly supportive. We've all worked as a team for the benefit of the people of Swindon. My Care, My Support is going to be launched, and behind us you can see some touch screens so people can come in and use that service, and they also can do it from home as well and look at the services around the borough they can tap into.
It's important for our heritage that this building is brought back into use, and we've got a long-term use for it now, which will help to preserve part of our history. It's very much down to the voluntary sector now. The council will be there to offer any support and advice if needed, but it's really over to them now.
My vision for it is it will become the place where people would go for advice and information. It will be automatic. It's not, oh, I need some help, where do I go? It will be, I need some help, let's go there.